In the quiet hush of an abandoned metropolis, the wind carries echoes of footsteps that once filled the streets. Neon lights flicker across empty boulevards, casting long, restless shadows that drift and dissolve into the dust. Towering skyscrapers stand as hollow sentinels, their windows gazing out upon a world that seems to have misplaced its inhabitants. The air is heavy with questions, thick with mystery. Where have all the humans gone? The riddle weaves through every silent alley and vacant plaza, a haunting refrain underscored by mournful music and the slow, deliberate pans of darkness overtaking light. It is a question that lingers, both in the ruins of civilization and in the restless imagination. Humanity, once the architects of progress and the authors of change, now appears as a fading memory, a vanishing presence. What force has swept away the crowds, emptied the homes, and silenced the laughter? The shadows whisper secrets, and the dust remembers, but the answer eludes. Twisting deeper into the maze of science, philosophy, and a future not yet written, to unravel the mystery, we begin at the most fundamental level, the biology that binds us, the fragile thread of life spun from the double helix of DNA. Once, it seemed that human ingenuity could outpace the ravages of time. But beneath the surface, the code of our existence began to unravel. In sterile laboratories, scientists peer into microscopes, watching as DNA strands fray and fragment, the vibrant colors dulled by the inexorable march of entropy. Hospitals overflow not with new beginnings, but with endings. Rooms filled with empty beds and silent monitors, symbols of a population in decline. Fertility rates plummet, a quiet epidemic sweeping across continents. The reasons are myriad: environmental toxins, genetic diseases, the unyielding stress of modern life. Animated visuals reveal the breaking points, chromosomes shattering, the delicate dance of cellular replication interrupted. Humanity's genetic legacy, once robust and flourishing, weakens under invisible pressures. The biological decline sets the stage for a vanishing act, subtle at first, then unmistakable. The human story, once marked by growth and renewal, begins to unravel, thread by thread. Yet biology is only part of the puzzle. The vanishing is written as much in society's changing rhythms as in the code of our cells. Once, cities teemed with energy, schools rang with laughter, workplaces buzzed with ambition, families gathered in joyful communion. Now, those same places echo with emptiness. Classrooms sit untouched, their chalkboards blank, and desks gathering dust. Office towers, once alive with the pulse of commerce, now stand as mausoleums to lost ambition. Homes stripped of warmth become silent witnesses to the absence they contain. The vibrant tapestry of human connection frays, replaced by isolation and disconnection. Loneliness seeps into the corners of every room, a specter haunting the empty spaces. Birth rates fall, families grow smaller, and the ties that once bound communities loosen and dissolve. On split screens, the past collides with the present. One side pulses with color and life. A festival, a wedding, a bustling cafe. The other side fades into muted tones and quiet resignation. The contrast is stark and the message clear. Humanity's vanishing is not just a matter of bodies, but of spirit and belonging. The gradual erosion of meaning in a world growing ever quieter. As the human presence wanes, the planet itself groans under the weight of neglect and exploitation. Forests, once lush and teeming with life, ignite into infernos that devour everything in their path. Oceans recede, their waves now sluggish and choked by plastic and pollutants. Glaciers, ancient and stoic, melt into oblivion, their icy hearts surrendering to an unrelenting heat. The skies darken with the residue of progress, smog and acid rain blotting out the sun. Storms rage across barren fields, tearing apart the remnants of what was once fertile land. The environment, weakened and wounded, can no longer sustain the delicate balance that life demands. Narration cuts through the devastation. When the planet weakens, so do its people. The symbiosis between humanity and Earth is broken, and both suffer the consequences. The collapse is not just physical, but existential, a world diminished, a species on the brink. Yet as nature falters, another force rises to fill the vacuum: technology and artificial intelligence. In laboratories and factories, machines awaken, their glowing eyes reflecting the cold logic of silicon and steel. Humanoid robots traverse deserted streets, their movements precise and emotionless. Data streams surge through fiber optic veins, pulsating with information too vast for any human mind to comprehend. Screens glow in the darkness, their light illuminating nothing but absence. No eyes to watch, no hands to touch, no voices to respond. AI assumes the mantle of civilization, performing tasks once reserved for flesh and blood. Factories hum with mechanical efficiency. Art and literature are generated by algorithms, and the very essence of creativity shifts from human inspiration to computational prowess. People, once the creators and caretakers, become shadows, observers rather than participants, fading silhouettes against the backdrop of a thriving digital world. In one symbolic scene, 1,000 screens flicker with vibrant images and stories, but the chairs remain empty. The audience has vanished. As the machines flourish, the fate of humanity grows ever more uncertain. The future, once imagined as a realm of infinite possibility, now appears as a vast, empty landscape. Megacities, once monuments to ambition, crumble into silence, their neon lights reduced to faint glimmers in the encroaching dusk. Statues and monuments, built to honor human achievement, weather and erode, their meanings lost to the wind. The earth itself becomes a museum of absence, every corner and crevice testifying to a story interrupted. In the cosmic expanse, our planet spins alone, a blue marble slowly fading into the darkness. The zoom out reveals our place in the universe. Small, fragile, and increasingly irrelevant. Humanity becomes a whisper in the cosmos, a fleeting echo of what once was. The silence grows deeper, the question more pressing. What happens when the architects of memory are themselves forgotten? Are we truly vanishing? Or is something else at play? A transformation, perhaps, into a form unrecognizable to those who came before. As the narrative returns to the eerie cityscapes, the haunting music swells, thick with longing and uncertainty. The narrator's voice drops to a whisper, tinged with both fear and hope. Are we fading or transforming into something new? The final moments linger on a mysterious symbol, a glowing eye, a timeless clock, or a spiral galaxy, burning with possibility against the deep blacks, cosmic blues, and neon highlights of a world in flux. And then, as the music echoes into silence, the image fades. The mystery remains, unresolved and eternal. In the emptiness, we are left with a question, a challenge perhaps, to seek meaning in the void, and to wonder what lies beyond the horizon of our vanishing. Thanks for watching till the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. If you found this video helpful, leave a comment and hit the bell so you won't miss the next one. See you in the next video. Bye, and thanks for watching. Every like, share, and subscribe gives me more motivation to create better content for you.